guys, welcome back to another episode of Flexing on Melanin Podcast. As always, this is your co-host Alexa Darling.
And I am Sujuane T.
Who? Okay, I guess we got a new name. But today, we're gonna be talking about entrepreneurship.
Yes.
Like, this is something that, we both are, I feel like we both are in it, and we don't really talk about it much, especially on here. So I thought it was a good idea to come on here and talk about it because people really think that it's easy and it's beautiful. And then also, social media want to tell everybody to just quit their jobs.
Girl.
And, leap of faith, which is, I get it, but sometimes you have to have a plan, right? Which we're going to talk about it more.
You always should have a plan.
Yeah.
Because I think that's...
Don't just quit your job.
Please don't quit your job without a plan. I mean, but sometimes... But you do hear like those stories, but y'all do know that that's like a really small, like 1%, 2%. Because you hear those stories in the news where, or the people, these success stories from millionaires. I just quit my job on a whim, and now I'm a multi-billionaire, whatever. But that's a very small percentage. But for most of us, we have.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I tried doing that. I'm not gonna lie. Back in 2019.
Really?
Yeah, girl. I was so unhappy. I'm a 9 to 5, and one thing about me, I don't like to work for people. I don't even know how I'm still. I don't know. I think it's because I have bills and I really have to.
Well, yeah, that's a good reason.
That's the only reason why I'm working for somebody else.
You gotta eat.
But I don't want to work for nobody else. So back in 2019, I was at this call center job. It was terrible. I used to hate it. I used to cry every morning getting up to go to work because I didn't want to go to work. And so I think one day, I think it was a month later, because I was new at this job. I quit. I literally walked out. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be fine. I'm bilingual. I speak Spanish. I'm gonna find another job soon. Like, it's not gonna be a big deal, girl.
Right.
This was before the pandemic, 2019. Yeah. So it was hard for me to find a job still. Like, I wasn't employed for 6 months.
It was that long?
Yeah. I think it was 6 months or more, honestly. Yeah. But that was just an example. I don't know who was telling me to quit my job without having a plan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I learned my lesson. And now, I mean, of course, I do want to be a full-time, entrepreneur. I want to work for myself fully. So now I'm working on making up, having that plan set up so I can transition to that. So that was my lesson.
Girl. But it's important. It is so important to have a plan. I mean, because there have been plenty of times that I've just wanted to quit. And I think my situation is a little different because I work for my dad. And so it's a little different, I can't really just up and quit. Like, because it's like, it's my dad. I can't leave him
just hide from him.
Yeah, I can't leave him hanging. If it was anybody else, I'd have been like deuces. Yeah. But I have a different calling. For me, I love fashion. I love
the art, like creative
clothes and makeup and that kind of stuff. I love that industry. So that's what I want to do, but right now, accounting pays the bills. Yeah. And that's the thing too, is that people see the glitz and the glamour of it all. And it's like, well, people don't realize, for me, I'm able to do a lot of the stuff that I'm able to do. And I'm able to pursue my dream partly because I'm married, for one. That's a big help that people don't realize. So we have 2 incomes coming in, and so my husband's able to take over a big chunk of it while I'm going out to pursue my dreams. Right. As opposed to somebody who's single.
Like me.
It's not that easy. It's not.
It's not easy because I literally have to wake up every morning and I have to pay my bills, and I also have to make time and try to use some of that money to invest into my business. Right. And it's really, really hard because I don't have that help. You know what I mean? It's just my income that I'm using, and that's why you know what I'm saying, you have to be very organized. Yeah. With that. Because, and it's not gonna be easy, but when you're determined and you say, you know what, I'm gonna make this happen, it's easier. It becomes easier.
And see, that's the other thing you said, it's not gonna be easy, is that people always look and see the fun side. They look at the successful side of it, but they don't see. Girl, I remember when I was trying to, just part of this whole makeup thing, I wanted to go to New York I've been doing makeup for a little while, but I wanted to go and get some formal training, from a school. And so that's when I was going. So with me going to New York, I was having to save up. I remember I was working a part-time job on the weekends plus working full-time. So I was working 7 days a week. And all that extra money I was saving so I could be able to go to New York. And so I had to say, I had to come up with almost 12 grand.
Jeez.
When I tell you, I was grinding to be able to go up there, because I had to go away for 3 months. I had to be able to take care of money, you know, to be able to pay all my room and board, tuition, and then have enough money to survive while I'm up there.
New York is not even cheap, you know,
at all, you know. And so I had to do all of that. But in the process of doing that, girl, it was so many times that I was like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna give up. I can't do it. I'll be in the bathroom, girl, bawling, because I'm like, there's just no way. I'm doing the math, and the numbers ain't adding up. It's like, I'm not gonna be able to make it. I'm not gonna be able to afford to do this. I can only have this much money and blah blah blah. But that's where your faith. I made it, but that's where your faith comes into place, because it's like when you can't figure it out for yourself and you start praying. I'm just like, you want to give up, and it's like, had I given up, girl, I got scholarships from family members.
Wow.
Who were so, I mean, my grandmother gave me a scholarship. My mom gave me some money to help out. But just like, but I think once they saw how badly I wanted it.
That's why I feel like, you know, having supportive family members is also so important. Oh gosh,
yes.
Because, girl, you're blessed. Let me tell you, okay?
Girl.
Because I can even relate.
Yeah. Like,
literally, I'm by myself. It's just me and my mom, right? So, like, let's say it would be nice if I had, you know, somebody else that would be like, oh, here, you know, I can help you with this, or I can help you with that. But no, it's literally like just me. But you know what? I think it's more motivated for
I was just about to say the same.
Because it's like, I have to do this. And I think my mom is she's my motivation. Like, I got to do it for my mom.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that whenever I get, you know what I'm saying, whenever I achieve what I'm trying to achieve, I'm going to feel so great, because I'm like, damn, I did this myself.
But you do that now. You know what I'm saying? But look at the stuff that you already achieved.
But I'm not there yet. So
but you've done that, like, in short time. Like, what was it that time? You, like, was it about like a month or something when you had done that first event, that very first vision?
Oh yeah, I did that event in a month.
Yeah, but look how successful they were.
And I don't know how I did it, bro. Honestly, don't know.
But you know, but that's the thing. It's like, you talk about not having that, or not, you know, or whatever. But it's like, I look at you and I admire that. But I admire the fact that you are such a go-getter.
Yeah.
You know, and I think that kind of is, I guess, having the help is great. It's a blessing, but I think it can be kind of a curse in a way, because it's like, it doesn't motivate me as much as you're motivated. You know, because I'm like, well, you know, somebody end up.
But sometimes the help is just.
Oh yeah, sometimes you definitely need help. Oh, absolutely.
I feel like we all need people. We all need some type of help. Like, even with my event, I couldn't do it by myself. I had to have my friends help me with different things. You know what I'm saying? So. Yeah. And back to, like, when you said something about people only see the success.
It's, you know, we are really dedicated to y'all, because it is literally thundering outside.
It's crazy.
It is about to storm, and we are over here trying to record this. Please, Lord, don't let the lights go out while we trying to record this.
I'm trying to get home safe, okay?
Please don't let the electricity go out while we trying to record.
We'll be fine.
Yeah.
But back to what you were saying about people only see the success. It's funny, because when I was planning my event, right, girl, you have no idea all the stress that I went through that month. You know what I mean? Stress. Okay. That the day of the event, when I seen how everything turned out, I even cried. I don't know if you noticed, but I started like tearing on the stage, because I was just so like, wow, like I actually did this myself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, entrepreneurship is tough. Like, you cannot sit here and think that, you know, it's easy, because it's not easy. And I don't even think people will understand until they go through it. You know,
it's hard. It is work. I mean, you will, when you're trying to do something and you have a dream. That's the thing about entrepreneurship and just having a dream. It's like, I have wanted to quit doing makeup so many times. I'm just like, I would be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm done with makeup. That's it.
That happened to me.
But every single time I try to give up, and it's like, God he'll keep giving you signs. You know what I'm saying? Because every time I'm like, I'm done, I don't want to do it anymore.
Like, then you're not done yet.
Yes, I'll get 3 more gigs. You feel me? And it's, you don't like,
say no to that. I mean, that's money.
Exactly. Like, but it's like, every time I would try to give up, God would come and tell me, like, no. No.
Yeah. I think that's very important. Listen, I don't got time.
Okay, we're gonna have to. You keep on talking to. I gotta go put my dog in the room. Go ahead and talk to him. I gotta put him out, because he's gonna tear up my door, and I'm gonna have to beat his ass. So you just keep talking to the people.
This is live, y'all.
Yeah, this is live. Yeah, you see, this weather ain't playing. Let's talk to the people.
But I love it, because listen, this is what we go through, and we're being transparent, and y'all gonna see what's going on. But back to what I was saying, right? being an entrepreneur is not easy. It's not an easy task. You definitely have to be determined and very consistent. One thing that have worked for me, you know, I still have my 9 to 5. So I do work Monday through Friday, and during the weekends, of course, I do all my creative stuff. You know, even sometimes during the week, I have time to, you know, create content and things like that. Now, for me, it's different. You know, you might have a retail business, or you may have whatever, something else. You know what I'm saying? That's not compared to being a content creator. But, you know, like, it's still work that you have to put in every day. You know what I'm saying? To put it out there. So people always see the pictures, you know, they see all the, you know, like if you have a product that you're selling, they see the product already there, you know what I'm saying, all cute. They don't see all the work, all the money you have to spend, everything that you have to.
Ooh, talk about that money part.
That money part, child.
Ooh, Lord.
So like right now, I'm in the process of I'm trying to launch my brand, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this has been the most challenging thing I've done. Even like compared to my event was easy for me. Yeah. This right here,
when you're trying to launch stuff and you're trying to have products and stuff, it's expensive. Very expensive. And a lot of times you're gonna lose money. People don't realize that with entrepreneurship. Yeah. You're gonna lose a lot of money.
It's a risk.
You're gonna lose a lot of money. And it's not even a maybe. It is a guarantee that you're going to lose money. And you cannot
give up.
Because you gotta keep going. It pays off. It's so worth it though.
The first years, the beginning is always hard.
It's the hardest.
But if you keep going and you keep going, you keep bettering yourself. Like I already know, like right now, when I put this out, it's not gonna be like perfect. But one thing about me, I'm not gonna let anything stop me from starting. Yeah. Because you gotta start. You gotta start some way. And you know, as you get better, you grow and you elevate and you get better and better and better. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people who start like that, like, you know, small businesses who start small and then, you know, damn, like next you see them Target. And
you know what, well, the people who are listening, you won't be able to see it, but for the people who are on our on YouTube, I'm gonna show you like my very first business card, girl, versus my girl. When you talk about that word growth,
who made that,
babe, big girl. Bitch, we don't even want to talk about this business card. Girl, they had a tree I was making when I first came out. Vistaprint had free, like I said, the money is a problem because Vistaprint had these free business cards, right? And so, but the free ones, you only had like maybe 5 little templates. Yeah. None of them had nothing to do with makeup. Like nothing to do with makeup. So girl, my first business card had a tree on it. Girl. Not a tree. I want to put it up here on the screen so they can see. It had a tree and then it had my name. You know, and my little motto, girl, yes, a tree. I don't know what the hell that had to do. And
you started it though. That's the point. You gotta start somewhere.
I had to start somewhere, and girl, I was handing them bad boys out like I was proud.
I know that's
Here you go. I do makeup. I know it might not look like it from the card, but I do makeup.
What matters is the content. You know, the information on the card, what's on there, what your phone number, stuff, all that. I feel like a lot of times people be so scared to start something because it's not perfect. And listen, it's not gonna be perfect. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not. And then this is why you need feedback. You need people are gonna give you feedback and things like that because it's not gonna be perfect. And even if you get like you start the damn thing, start that business,
start somewhere.
Yeah, and then you know you have to be able to not get like take things personal too. If somebody gives you feedback, learn from that. You know, better your product. Really,
girl? Ooh, you know.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it can be a little like.
Well, I guess it depends on who it is
and how they say it too. Like,
yeah, and it depends on who it is. Because I can't take constructive criticism from somebody who ain't constructed shit. You know what I'm saying? Of course. If you're not no entrepreneur, it's gonna be hard for me to take criticism from you when I'm looking at you and I'm like, okay, well,
why are you telling
what you doing?
Oh, child, I cannot. No, definitely. But I think it's so important to start it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Don't think too much about it because listen, you're gonna miss out on so much. You know. Yeah. And because you're afraid.
And the other thing I want to say is don't be afraid to do something because somebody else is doing it. I think that's another thing.
That was my thing.
That's another thing. People are like, I don't want to do lipstick or I don't want to do eyelashes because everybody got side lashes. Yeah. So I remember I was listening to, have you heard Super Scent? She has the owner of the crayon case.
Yes, I know.
She had said something like this. She was talking about, she couldn't worry about that because look, she made that, and she was a millionaire, multi-millionaire now. But she was saying, but then you think about it, Like how many people sell makeup for one? How many people sell red lipsticks? Yeah. Like when you go to the Sephora, whatever, how many different red lipsticks are there in there? But that doesn't prevent that particular creator, that particular brand from doing it. Because
guess what? Each lipstick has something different to it.
But it speaks to you.
You know what I'm saying?
You get the one that you like.
Exactly. And I think what we have to understand is that there's something for everybody. So like I know that I was struggling with that when I was working on Darling Skin, because I'm like, there's a lot of like skincare people you know out there, but I'm like, my stuff is gonna be different because I'm from Honduras, number one, so I have a little touch of like,
your story is different.
It's different, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, people are gonna see when they try to.
Yeah, but your story is, people are gonna be drawn to you. People are gonna want to buy it from you because they love you. And you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
That's the difference. It's like you are, like you were talking about brand. You are your brand, so they'll want to buy it. You know, I'm gonna buy it from Alexa because it's Alexa. You know, I don't give a damn who else has. You know. Darling Skin, but you know they better not have it. But but you know, but I don't care about anybody else having, you know, lotion or whatever, anything. You know, I'm gonna get it because Alexa's selling it. You know, so you have to think about that with your brand. People are gonna be drawn to your brand because of you. Yeah. You know, because of your story. We all have a unique and individual.
Which is why I always say, guys, it's so important, like, for you to present your stuff a certain way, because I think you were talking about that on the previous episode about the bonnets. That was an example, right?
My cousin, girl.
Because if you present yourself a certain way, you know what I'm saying, on social media, even like in person, people are gonna respect you. People are gonna be like, wow, I admire this person. I wanna, you know, I wanna have whatever this person got going on. I wanna be a part of that. Right. You know what I'm saying? So people are gonna support you all the time. You know, based on that. Like, I think that is so important. Like, especially when you're trying to come up with something. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of times, when I see small businesses, I be looking at some small businesses. I be like, okay, I don't even want to buy nothing from you because
it be all over the place.
Yourself as such.
Yeah, they be all over the place. Like, and that's how I look at it. Like, if you're all over the place, I'm gonna assume that your business is also all over the place.
Like, I remember I seen somebody that she wrote a book, right? And she wrote a book, but I couldn't like buy the book because I just felt like the book, like the person wasn't, she couldn't even spell them. Like when she would make a post on Twitter or something,
she couldn't spell.
Like yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm like, you definitely didn't write this book. Number one, and number two, no, I just basically I couldn't like connect. You know what I mean? That's like, why would I buy a book from somebody who can't even spell?
Yeah, and that's the other thing. That's a good thing too, because you're saying when people do stuff just because, like, they think, like we were saying, they see the successful side of things and they're doing things just because they think that it's going to bring them a whole bunch of money or a whole bunch of followers or whatever, and then it shows in your product, or it shows in the way that you're presenting your brand. Because girl, I've seen people that I've followed and friends of friends and shit. You know, a lot of people, I have a lot of people not within my circle, but you know, just a lot of people that I kind of come in contact with or whatever, that are wanting to do makeup or sell makeup or whatever. And so I've been on one in particular, child. And I was like, and for me, I'm a person that I like to support my brothers and sisters. And so I'm like, I was going to support her, this particular brand, but it's like the website was so freaking confusing. I didn't know where to go to get the stuff, the lipstick. I'm like, okay, well, do I go here to put it in my thing? And then if I wanted to go back to look at like it was like so chaotic.
So let me tell you what the problem is.
Girl, but I didn't feel confident putting my credit card number in there because I'm like, I don't know who the hell
is this secure?
Okay, is this a scam?
Let me tell you something. The problem is that people don't want to pay.
Yes.
They don't want to pay. They want to do a business, but they don't want to pay for a good product. Like, listen, when you do something, when you're coming out with something like that, listen, you're gonna have to spend some cash.
Oh, girl, say that again.
If I don't know how to do a website, I'm gonna have to pay somebody to do a website for me because I don't want my website to be looking crazy. Even my logo, I know I've done logos before. Yeah. But I said for this, I'm gonna pay somebody, a graphic designer, to do my logo for my brand because I want that logo to be different, special, and have something different to it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just invest in yourself.
They don't want to spend money. and they don't want to spend time. Those are the two things.
But they want people to spend money on them.
Mm-hmm. And they want people to spend money and time. It's not even just money. You have to spend time. People don't want to put in the work.
The work, yeah.
They don't want to put in the work. And that's the thing. They see you with the success. And they saw me, for example, with the New York, me going to school. They're like, oh, man, you in New York for 3 months.
They don't
they don't understand all of they didn't see me in there crying every week. Because I was so freaking stressed out because I'm not gonna be able to do this. Then when I'm in New York, they didn't see me crying because I miss my husband. I miss my dog. I miss my family. You know what I'm saying? They didn't see that. I'm up there by myself. That's a huge sacrifice for your dream. They didn't see that side. They just saw pictures that you see on social media where I'm having a good time, which I did have a good time, but it's like, but you didn't see the other side of it.
Yeah, you have your
it's normal. But the other thing is time, and I want to put this PSA out there for, I don't know who this is for.
This girl is ghetto. Watch this out like.
I want to put this on out there.
Okay, my dear.
Okay.
Oh, now you want to say last time you
get this shit right here. This gets me.
Okay, friend.
Instagram is not a website.
It's not.
It's not a website. It is a supplemental site
tool that you can use to promote yourself.
For marketing. It's for marketing. It's a supplemental tool that you use for marketing. It is not
do not come up with something and talk about DM me for order. Or
girl,
baby, I'm not gonna DM you. I'm not about to send you anything.
If I can't buy your product directly from your website,
I think people need to understand.
Girl, I can't cut. Girl, I remember I went and they had the.
Friend, you feeling this topic?
Girl, I am. Cause this is the shit. This shit. Girl, I remember, and the website had a website in there, so they apparently knew about domain names, right?
Okay.
Girl, I clicked the domain for the website. Bitch, why take me back to the Instagram page? I was like, okay, you know what? Block.
Girl, listen, y'all. This whole entrepreneurship stuff, you need guidance. If you let's say, because you can have the great idea, you can have the greatest idea, but if you have to have the guidance, go to somebody who do marketing, go to somebody who knows how to create content. You know what I'm saying? Like, or do research on YouTube. Like, there's so many things that I don't know how to do that I've learned on YouTube myself for my business. Because I'm like, I'm not about to pay.
And read.
Listen,
that's the thing.
You can save yourself a lot of money if you just take the time to learn it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's a lot of trial and errors too, girl. You have no idea the amount of money I spent,
girl,
only on products to try out the different formulas.
You don't have that much, just on lipsticks. Girl, you see how much lipstick I got on here. You know, just all this stuff, but you learn, just like you said, trial and error. I spent all this money on lipsticks, and I got lipsticks, so many lipsticks for days. I've had lipsticks that I've had to throw away because I thought they were good products. They didn't last. I remember it was a whole batch of money that I spent. Like when I say I spent like hundreds, probably close to thousands of dollars on products, and
just to try.
Girl, I tried to take it out. Girl, the whole thing, all of them were all dried out. I had to throw away a good 60 or 70 Yes. It was liquid lipstick. They all were dried up.
That just hurt my feelings.
Girl, it hurt my feelings and my wallet.
Yeah, it's not easy, y'all. But you know what I'm saying? Like, the point of this is like, you have to stay consistent. You have to get the knowledge, because you don't want to put a product out there and it's trash. That's why I'm taking my time with my stuff.
Girl, that's the part. That's what I admire about you the most, is your consistency. See, I still struggle with consistency. Because when I tell you,
I think once you that's like a habit, right? When you start doing something every day, it becomes part of your lifestyle. So like, I wish I was like that with working out.
Oh yeah, I'm not.
You know what I mean? Like, I've seen people that they work out every single day because that's just part of their lifestyle. They already, you know.
Yeah, it's a habit.
That's how it is with me and my content and stuff like that. You feel me? Like, I already know.
Girl, I just can't.
And then you have different tools now. Like on Instagram, you can draft it out. Like and then you just all you gotta do is share. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do sometimes, because my new job, I can't really be on my phone like that now. So I just draft out. I use my draft at night. You know, I write my caption and everything, and then the next morning I tend to share.
Okay.
You know.
See, I've been trying to play with little stuff, because I know you have stuff like Canva and stuff. I know Canva now you can.
No, you know, she's a Canva queen.
I am.
I don't know how to use Canva.
See, that's my thing. I'm a creative. I mean, we're both creatives, but I love doing visual stuff. I like doing flyers and logos and Fashion, of course, because I like putting things together. You see me here with the gray lipstick.
She looks like a whole statement right here.
That's just my thing. You know,
I'm looking like, all right.
But for me, you also have to understand, girl, shut up. Understand your weaknesses. And so, but that's not my presence on social media. And marketing is kind of one of my weaknesses.
And so that's so that's when you come in and you hire somebody that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's an example, right? Since you know that's not your best thing, you hire somebody to do it for you because you need to put yourself out there. You got to spend money. Marketing is 80% of your...
You got to spend money. Yes.
Of your business.
Because my dad always says, he said, you could have the cure for cancer, but it doesn't mean anything if you don't know how to market it.
There you go.
It means nothing.
Yep. So
you know,
I think it's it's a game that you kind of have to like know about, and I'm still learning too, y'all. I don't know it all. Like,
I mean, but that's the thing as an entrepreneur, you're gonna always be learning. You never are going to know it all.
Yeah.
Ever. Facts. And the moments that you think that you know everything is gonna be the moment that your business starts to fail.
Yep.
You know,
because you don't know it all. And then the thing about marketing is like, with time, things evolve, and you kind of like have to like stay on it, on top of it. Because if you don't,
girl, somebody will come in and wipe you up. You see that now with
Instagram algorithms and stuff like that.
With algorithms and just products. I don't want to say any this particular brand, but you see that with a lot of cosmetic brands.
Yeah.
You know, and I've seen one that was like the main cosmetic brands out there. Like, it was number one. And everybody wanted this brand. They probably know what I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say their name.
Girl, I'm not talking about Mac no more, for real.
But if they were on top, you know what I'm saying? They were the number one, thing. But the thing was is that as times evolved, I don't feel like they did. Because now you can get, because
they got stuck with the same thing. They didn't. I feel like
Mac was number one for pigmentation. Like, nobody could top Mac when it came to pigmentation. But now other companies have gotten into the game, and they have just great pigmentation too. But you looking at the price. They didn't want to waver on the price. They still wanted to operate like they were still on top, like from back in the day. But it's like, then if you go
now you have more competition, baby. You need to humble yourself.
You go to shit. She'd have got upset. But you go to the Galleria, you got, what's it called?
Morphe. They have the Morphe store.
Knits, they're right there across from them, and they got the same exact for cheaper. Because like Mac, I was a complete Mac girl. Like, if it wasn't Mac, I wasn't trying to hear none of it.
Yeah,
I was Mac. Well, I used to work there too, but I was like Mac everything. Like, no. Ooh, what's that? I don't put that. That ain't Mac. I don't put it in my kit. But now it's like,
and listen, there's a lot of good, great brands out there. You know what I'm saying? Even like small businesses. Like, I work with a brand last week. She's coming out with her new brand and stuff, makeup stuff. Listen, the eyeshadows, bro, all I had to do was like go like this. That stuff was so pigmented. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, people are out here hustling and grinding, and you have to be on top of everything, because if you get complacent, that's when you like, all right.
That's exactly. Don't get comfortable. That's the thing. Like, like she's saying, Mac. That's a great example. Is Mac? It's like, you can't get comfortable and think that nobody's ever gonna come for your spot, because that's what business is. Business is a very cutthroat industry. It's a lot of work, but it's very, you're constantly having to
just
keep
thinking
up.
about it, I'm tired.
Girl, and then entrepreneurship, and this is the other thing for entrepreneurship, is that the other side of it is that people don't understand. You are constantly chasing money. Yeah. People don't understand that about entrepreneurs. You think that we just constantly get checks, No. But we both have full-time jobs, but I'm saying, but you have people out there who don't.
If I didn't have a full-time job right now, baby, when I tell you I would be hustling.
Yeah, you constantly have to chase money. That's one of the downsides. You constantly.
That's kind of why I'm kind of cool with my 9 to 5, because I'm like, all right, at least it's consistent money, right?
Right now, gives you room to breathe.
But it's a pros and cons. Like, I really want my freedom. I want to be able to wake up in the morning, do my own stuff. Wake up to money. And eventually, it's gonna happen. But right now, we're in the stages where we gotta grind, and we have to like.
So what we wanted to do was since we got like 5 more minutes, we can kind of give them, I guess, for somebody who's out there who is looking to be an entrepreneur, I guess, like, give them some tips, like what they should do, what they should not do. Just like, let's just kind of run down some tips. You want to go? Yeah, you go ahead and go.
I'm going to say this. Do a lot of research. Okay, because people always asking me questions like, how can I start this? How can I start that? And listen, I don't have all the answers sometimes. And I think that because you have to do your own research for whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You might want to, let's say, need wholesale, like a wholesale website. I don't know. You know, there are so many wholesale websites out there. You have to do your research, read reviews and things like that, and see what works best for you. Also, use YouTube. YouTube is the great tool, y'all. Like, amazing tool that you can use for free. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're someone who doesn't like to do the work, pay somebody to do it for you. I mean, hire somebody. I mean, I don't got the type of money, so I do everything myself. That's why I feel like I know a lot of things, because I try to like get all that knowledge myself. So that's me too. I like that. I've always been of the faith and of the belief. I don't want there to be anything in my business that I can't do. You know, I mean, I want to be able to do everything just in case something doesn't go right. I can step in, but there's still things that like you said, you still have to kind of outsource and hire people to do certain things. But I would say is, I mean, Alexa has some great ones. That first thing is that do your research. That's important. Be patient. That's the thing. Be very, very patient with yourself. You are not going to get rich overnight. It is not an overnight process. It is something that takes time. And the more that you work with it, it will work for you. You feel me? So if you going to get out what you put in. If you put in 5 minutes a day, that's exactly what you're going to get out. If you put in $1, $5 here, $5 there, that's the kind of quality you're going to get. Because you can tell the difference between somebody who has put in $50 into their business and somebody who's put in $5,000. It looks totally different. And then, I mean, you think about it. Would you be wanting to go to somebody who put in $50 and you can tell that, you know, like me with the business card. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I show you, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put them up here. But the business card from this person and the business card from that person, that the difference is that one was free. And the other one I paid some money for, you know, and so, but people are going to be more drawn to the one where I put in the money, you know. You have to invest in yourself. Exactly. That's the thing. You have to make sure that you invest. It costs money to make money, and that's just the rule of business. It costs money to make money. And then the other thing I would say is there are just some expectations that you have to have. And you're going to have to expect to lose sleep, expect to lose money, expect to lose friends sometimes, you know. Shit, sometimes you're going to feel like you should expect to lose your damn sanity, because I know I felt like that several times, you know. But my thing is at the end of the day, remember why you started, remember your passion. And that's the other thing, is do something that you're passionate about. Don't do something because you think it's gonna make you a lot of money. You know, because if you do that, you're not gonna be passionate about it, and you're gonna be willing to give up real quick. But do something that you genuinely love, because you don't want it to feel like work. I know that don't feel like work to you when you blogging. That doesn't feel. It's so fun. Like when I get paid to post something on Instagram, to like, you know, show somebody something, and I mean And this is what you like to do anyways. Like, I'm getting paid to do what I like to do. I love doing this. You know, it's great to get paid for something that you love doing. And that's what I feel like life is about. Life is not about grinding and crunching. You know, I'm like, they say you need to create your own dream. You know, you need to create your own dream and go after your own dream. Otherwise, you will be helping somebody else go after theirs. And that's what happens, is when you sitting there, you working for somebody else, you are helping them. You helping them to build their dream. So you need to make sure that you keep it in the back of your mind that, hey, I want to have my own dream, because I'm not trying to help nobody else reach their dream, and I'm sitting over here just, you know, blowing away in the wind. You know. Another thing that I would say is pray a lot, because you will need. That's the first thing. You will need God's. Because if you you're gonna have days where you feel like giving up. I've had those days recently where I'm like, man, I don't want to do none of this. I'm like, then I'm like, all right, nah, I'm tripping. Can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Pray a lot. Create a marketing plan. Marketing is 80% of your business. Use your social media to your advantage. Create a good social media presence. Be consistent, consistency. I know you're probably tired of people saying that. It's so key. But like, it's so important. You cannot make no money if you're not consistent with anything. You know what I'm saying? Just do it. Do the consistency. Just try it for 7 days straight. Try something and see the difference. You get used to it after a while. Especially if you have a business. if you want that money, sis,
yeah, you're
gonna have to be consistent. You're gonna have to create the content. You have to create. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
it's work.
It's a lot of work.
It's not easy.
If you can if you have friends or somebody that you really trust, have them help you.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Don't be afraid to reach out to your people.
Help. Yeah.
If you don't know anything about.
After this podcast, I'm gonna talk to Sujuane real quick because I need help with shit.
I thought I was in trouble. Okay.
No.
Okay. Okay. I thought you were gonna get to me about something social. I thought I stay in trouble.
I'm gonna tell you about that too, cause your ass.
Oh, okay.
But you know what I mean. Like you wanna have an accountability partner. Somebody's gonna help you.
Oh, that's a good idea. I like that. Yeah, an accountability partner. Yeah. And surround yourself with like-minded individuals
like us.
Yeah. Yes. Surround yourself with other people that want to be. You said what?
I said like us.
Oh.
I don't know why I did that.
Oh. I don't know what Alexa got going. Okay. But that's the other thing is surround yourself with like-minded individuals because that keeps you motivated.
Of course.
You know, and then they understand. That's the other thing. If there other people are used to, working for, which is nothing wrong with working if you don't want to be an entrepreneur. But the thing is that when you're around other entrepreneurs, they understand.
You don't want to be around somebody who's not an entrepreneur because they're going to get mad.
How come you ain't never hang out? You don't never want to hang out, and they don't understand that
they can relate.
They can, and so at the end of the day, remember this: if it was easy, everybody would be doing it.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing my dad has told me. He said if it was easy, everybody would be doing entrepreneur. It's not easy, it's not, but it's so worth it if you can stick it out and and be serious about it. This
for sure. And I think the more you, like I said, I think with the years, the easier it gets.
Yeah.
Once you kind of like been doing it for a while, all right. Like I remember when I first started doing my vlogging stuff, it was hard for me to like. And then I had somebody who wasn't really, my partner at the time wasn't even helpful with my stuff.
Right.
So, but now that I'm already like almost 3 years in, man, this stuff is easy peasy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
but we hope you guys enjoyed this.
I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was good.
Yeah, and I got some of my grievances out. I had some left in from last week. Yeah, I still had a few in here, but I was able to get them out. But we just want y'all to be great. We want all of our fellow flexers to realize their true potential. So and if you guys have any entrepreneurial questions,
ask away.
Ask us. Leave them in the comments. Put them, just let us know whatever your questions are. And I'm also an accountant too, so that helps too. So
the money part.
Yeah. So just don't feel free to ask us questions.
We'll talk about that next time.
We'll talk about money. Oh yeah, because money
is a big thing.
How to start a business.
Yeah.
The right way.
Yeah,
maybe we'll
teach me
some
stuff.
Yeah,
because I don't know shit about money.
I'm gonna teach. Yeah, we're gonna teach these people.
Child.
Okay, but anyway,
all right,
y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in.
We'll see y'all next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Stay out.